Hi everybody, I'm Cree Kelly. I am the race director for the Kaiser Permanente Colfax Marathon weekend and the Marathon Relay. Now the Marathon Relay, this is what's really important. First of all, I want all 5 members of your team, not just 1, not 2, I want them all to go to the expo down at Sports Authority Field at Mile High, either on Friday or Saturday. I'm not making you do something difficult here. This is going to make your lives so much easier and a lot more fun. Plus the expo is very cool. I'll let somebody else tell you about the expo, but I am going to tell you that you got to go as a team. Don't go as onesies or twosies, because then the other people won't know what's going on. Now, the first leg of the relay is going to be issued a baton. In that baton is going to be a timing chip. No baton, no time. Don't come to me later on and say, hey, our relay team didn't get a time. You got to get the baton. And the baton on the first leg is going to be starting right over here at the start line here in Denver City Park. It's down between the zoo and the lake, and that's all you really need to know. But what you need to know is be dropped off. Don't park here. Let somebody drop you off. Leg 1 goes from here at City Park at 6 a.m. to Mile High, going whatever, 6+ miles. Then the next leg is going to go about a little less than 4 miles. They go up to Sloan's Lake, around Sloan's Lake, and they hand off to the next leg. So they hand off it's at actually Perry and 17th on the south side of Sloan's Lake, near where St. Anthony's used to live, which is gone now. It's been torn down. It's all gone. All right, so that's where that will be. That leg will then go from Sloan's Lake, after they've gone around Sloan's Lake, that leg will start, and it has kind of roughly the uphill leg, which gets up to RIMCAT, which is Rocky Mountain School of Art and Design, College of Art and Design. They go past that, they go through there, they keep going, and they end up at Rockley's Music, which is a great location. Actually, they really treat you well there. So if you're on that leg, because you've had that uphill part and stuff, they give you a lot of good stuff there. That's where the next leg goes. So leg 4 goes from Rockley's Music, screaming downhill. All right, if you got a really fast athlete or you feel sorry for someone, give them the good leg. That's the good leg. Because they go screaming downhill, straight down Colfax, back to Mile High. And when they go back to Mile High, they're done. And then the final leg starts from Mile High on the west side, where also leg 1 had finished. And then they run back to Denver City Park, and they finish right here, right behind us, where the marathon, the half marathon, everything else finishes. Now, let me give you a couple of insights. RTD is a partner in this event, and we have specific information which we will give you at the expo at Mile High on Friday and Saturday. Remember, all 5 team members go, they all get the information. That's a good thing. And we'll tell you which buses you can take from your exchange after you finish your leg back to your start area. But only the last leg can get the medals. You can't go and individually get your medals. So how does that work? Well, leg 5 finishes, they're happy, they get all their cool stuff, they get their medals, they walk through, and we are standing at exchange zone number 1. This is where the relay leg number 1 will complete their journey from Denver City Park. It's also where the marathoners will be passing by over here on your right. That's where they will come along and keep going. But right here is going to be a big structure that says Relay Exchange Zone number 1. Now what does that mean to you? Well, if I'm at leg number 1, I've just run through Mile High on the field, I've come around, and now I'm coming up here. Marathoners over there, relay comes in between the fencing. I have a baton. I hand it off to leg number 2. By the way, if you're leg number 1 and you want to get the bus, remember, don't forget, RTD is up to the south right there. That's Elliott and Colfax. That's where the Federal Transfer Center is for RTD. That's where you're going to go. And later on, when leg number 4 finishes up, that's where they're going to go to get their bus to go back up to where they came from in the west. Just so you keep that in mind. Parking in Lot J, pick up in Lot J if you want to do that. RTD is that way. So now you're crystal clear on what you need. Rockley's Music here at Colfax and Dover, and just down to the east of me is Carr, And if you look down there, probably you can maybe see a Wendy's. That's important. Remember Wendy's later on. They're not a sponsor. They just happen to get a mention here because they're important to me for RTD. But first we're going to talk about the relay. So coming from the west, heading to the east, if you look down there, you're going to see Dover. And let's walk up here a little bit because I'm going to show you where the parking space is. So come with me, and we're going to go look at this. You're not going to park here, but see the rec center over there at Dover and Colfax? That's where parking is. If you get here early enough, that's where you get to park if you're on the relay team. And Nina Rockley and Rockley's Music, they do a fabulous job of entertaining you right now. I'm standing right where leg number 4 finishes. This is the fourth of five baton. They got it. They go around Sports Authority Field at Mile High, and they get to go run through. So leg 5, you get to run through Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Only leg 1 and leg 5 get that honor, but they both get to do it. 5th leg, you got the baton. You get it. You give it up. They give you 5 medals. Fabulous. You go up to Jim and Nick's Barbecue, have a blast, walk through the DeVita Charity Partner Village, which is awesome, and then you enjoy the post-event celebration along with the Michelob Ultra if you're age. Make sure you get down to the expo on Friday, pick up your packet, do your registration. It'll make your life a lot easier. We'll see you on race day.